AEW Dynamite review of 3rd of October. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you could be so kind. Starts off with MJF versus Yuta. Really good, really solid match. Go and watch it. I haven't seen this match, but it's a really good match. But in the end, MJF wins with Assault of the Earth modified. But then Lee Moriarty comes down and starts beating down Yuta, just as Yuta and MJF were going to shake hands, but it didn't happen. And then William Regal obviously came down because he's part of the BCC with brass knuckles, but everyone chilled out. Then we had Jay Lethal versus Darby Allin. Really good match. I haven't seen it, go and watch it, but Darby Allin won in the end. Then we had Wardlow versus Brian Cage. I haven't seen Brian Cage for a little while, don't know where he's been. This was for the TNT Championship in a really tough match, but it was sort of one-sided. Wardlow won Powerbomb Symphony and then got jumped by quite a few guys, but then Joe came down and then the FTR came down as well to back the guys up, so it was pretty good to see. Then we had a 6-woman tag match, Tony, Athena and Willow versus Jamie, Serena and Penelope. Sorry, got my I don't know what's going on there. In the end, Willow won, so Willow's really hyped, and she actually wants to face TBS champion Jade Cargill as well, so see what happens there. Then we have the massive celebration, the acclaimed National Scissors Day, Scissor Me, and basically Swerve comes out, craps on the whole parade, and this says they cheated to win, so we'll see what happens there. I think Swerve and Our Glory will get their rematch in a title match. Then we had Roos versus Hangman Adam Page. Solid match. Adam Page just pulls it out, obviously with a buckshot lariat, and then Moxley turns up and says he's been waiting 3 years to face Adam Page. It's going to be a heated match, and he sort of calls out Adam Page saying about watch his mouth. So I think that stems from the CM Punk things that happened, but God knows. Then we had Luchasaurus versus Del Sol squash match. Luchasaurus wins, and then Jungle Boy comes out and then threatens Christian Cage and Luchasaurus and said he wants blood, so we'll see what happens. Then we had Sammy Guevara and Chris Jericho versus Bryan Danielson and Danny Garcia in a really good match. But in the end, Sammy won by Y2J hitting, I think, Bryan Danielson in the head with the title. It was Bryan Danielson or Danny Garcia in the head with the title and got the pin. So that was that, really. So that's your review of Dynamite. I didn't get to see Rampage this week because for some reason it didn't record in the UK, it didn't show, so I didn't get to see it. So if someone could let me know what happens on it, I'll cover it. But I'll just cover AEW this week, Dynamite. Okay, like, subscribe and leave a comment. Take care.